Alright, we're just gonna start this shit. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys what happened before we actually get started. So, the reason why I'm going live on this again. So, what happened to my last Crash Bandicoot recording session shit? It decided to fuck up. As in, copyright claim. There was copyrighted audio detected in the video, so we're just gonna take it down and ruin the whole experience of Crash Bandicoot for you, Alex. So I have to explain everything that happened to me again with the Crash series, and that is my mission today. That is literally all I'm gonna try and do in this video. I'm also gonna use Louis' PS4 for this videos because I know not many people are gonna come back. You know, and also someone, can you guys please share this live stream on my Discord, because I don't want to re-share the stream. Also, what's good, Bluebird? How are you today? Wow, welcome. Welcome to my broadcast. Hold on a minute. Let me get my PlayStation, Louis' PlayStation set up. But, so, you know, I might as well just start talking as I go along. Pretty good, just been working. Dude, I'm actually glad you're working right now. Because even in these times, you know, working's actually pretty good, you know? Working's actually really good during these times, because especially since it's coronavirus times and all that, and I know people don't really like. That's why I didn't watch early. Oh, it's all right. It's okay. The live stream anyway got taken down because copyrighted audio. Apparently, I had copyrighted audio in the video, so it got taken down. So I have to remake it, which that's what I'm currently deciding to do right now. So, how did I get to know Crash Bandicoot? I got to know him because, well, I'll actually explain that once I get Louis' YouTube shit on. But yeah, I first got into Crash Bandicoot back on PlayStation 1, from back in the day. And, I don't remember too much Crash Bandicoot 1, but I do remember Crash Bandicoot 2. And I remember just on, like, Dad's little phone he used to carry around all the time. He used to have... I don't know if it was a PlayStation Portable. I actually didn't really get to ask, but it was something of the sort. And he let me play it on the way home one day. And yeah, there you go. He let me play it one day. And hold on, let me actually share the stream. I don't know if I share the stream or not. Sadly, never played a Crash game yet. I wanted to play it because I need something to rage to someday. Hey, I feel it. Crash is a great game to rage on if you really want to get that out. I'm going to share the stream in Discord right now as we speak. So, okay. Sorry, I had to do things really fast. Hold on. Let me fix my shit. I thought my shit... Okay. That shit wasn't working right. Alright, hold on. Real quick, where'd you get your straw hat at? I got my straw hat at, Justine. And it wasn't cheap. It was really expensive, actually. It was, yeah, see, Justine, that's where I got my straw hat from. And, yeah, I got it from there, and it was $110. It's not cheap. It's expensive as all hell. I got it 2 years ago, and I've had it ever since. But anyways, so on my dad's little PSP thing, I was driving home from, or driving to the place we were going to. Yeah, it's crazy expensive, isn't it? We were driving down somewhere, I don't remember, I think it was something about mom or something, and my dad let me play Crash on his phone, which it was obviously a PlayStation device of some kind. I don't know what the hell it was, but I had Crash Bandicoot 1 and 2 on there. Or I think it was just 2. I don't remember if it was 2. Yeah, the straw is durable. That straw is durable as all hell. Right, because it's 2 years and it's still, like, not destroyed yet. I took really good care of this one. I don't know. But, back to what I was saying. It doesn't fall apart 24/7 like all the other ones do. So this is a good hat. It's worth it. It's worth the purchase. As I was saying, I played some Crash 2, just a little bit of it, and that's really it for that. And for years, Crash Bandicoot for me wasn't at an all-time high. Like, I known him and I liked him, but not as much as Mario and Sonic. Mario and Sonic kind of overtook it a bit. Well, not a bit, but a lot. Since I played a lot more of Mario and Sonic and stuff than Crash Bandicoot and Crash Bandicoot. But as time progressed, years upon years later, I decided to, why not, download a PlayStation emulator and download all 3 games. I'm not going to cap, playing on the D-pad was hard to get used to at first, since it is, on top of that, it's virtual D-pad and virtual buttons. It's not like real-life buttons. I think I would do better on Crash Bandicoot, like the OG ones, if I was actually holding a PlayStation, like a regular PlayStation 1 controller and doing this shit. I think I'd be doing a lot better if that was the case, but it was on virtual, and the reason why I didn't beat it on my Android device, because I've already beaten at the time on PS4. So, yeah, that happened. And yeah, let's backtrack a bit. My dad got me Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. Now, why am I starting with Insane? Like, why did I stop talking about the OG games? Because I didn't play the OG 3 that much in comparison to Insane Trilogy. Because Insane Trilogy is where I really picked up on Crash Bandicoots, where I really picked him up again. So I picked Crash up again. Like, I remember my dad saying, "Hey, son, you wanna play Crash Bandicoot? You want me to get you Crash Bandicoot?" And I was happy as fuck. I was like, "Yeah, dude, give me Crash Bandicoot, Dad, please. Yeah. Yes, getting Crash Bandicoot, Since I haven't played Crash Bandicoot in eons, and a lot of Crash Bandicoot is fucking new to me. So my dad got me Crash Bandicoot. I think this was back in 2016, 17-ish, 18-ish. I don't remember which year. And wow. My journey began back at Insanity Beach because I wanted to play Crash 1 first. So my journey through Crash 1 begins. And I'm going to actually go to like the Crash game itself to remember every level, because I can't remember every level at the top of my head. So basically, I'm going to open my Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. I'm not going to turn up the volume or anything. I'm just going to put it on mute, and I'm going to talk about each individual level. That includes bonus levels. Well, actually, no, that doesn't include bonus levels. Okay. Basically, we're going to be talking about the original game, and then I'll even backtrack to those when I get to that point later down the line, way later down the line in this video. We're not even into the video yet. And I know my tablet is not at 100%, so I'm trying to do this as quick as possible so I can... Oh, I thought I heard it. But I'm trying to get this video out as quick as possible. You guys can also give me questions if you'd like as well. I really would like questions. Damn, it's like so hot outside. I'm going to skip the opening, because I usually don't skip the opening, but I feel like if I don't, because that's just like 1 minute of time being wasted. But anyways, so I got the Insane Trilogy, and boy, rage moments are definitely incoming. I'm telling you guys that right now. And why am I telling you guys rage moments are incoming? Because I raged a lot on Crash 1, okay? Let me tell you the only level that I'd probably be like, oh, this one ain't that bad, Every level was bad. Alright, I want to talk about Insanity Beach. Now, Insanity Beach, when I came here for the very first time in Crash 1, I did this level no problem. This level was obviously easy, obviously every platformer game gives the player an easy first few levels, and then once you get maybe 5-6 levels in, that's when they're going to make it hard for you. Okay, so Insanity Beach is like a great starter level, and yeah, it's a great starter level, and in my opinion, I didn't get too mad at it, or I don't remember me raging on Insanity. Actually, the only time I remember me raging on Insanity Beach was trying to get the relic, which relics are time trials. And what makes Crash 1 time trials so hard is that this game wasn't meant to be rushed in the first place. So you're already at a disadvantage when it comes to Crash 1, You can't do slide jumping. You can't do slide jumps, and all that other sort of stuff. You can't do tornado spin. You can only do regular spin, regular jump. That's it. And then you can't even run in the game. All you got is your typical little jog and shit. So gold relicing that level, I actually did gold relic. I'm actually gonna turn the screen around so I can show you guys that I did gold relic that and got the gem. Now, how do you get the gem in this level? I'm also gonna I'm just gonna say it as I go along. Getting the gem in this level wasn't that bad. And by the way, I did the Crash trilogy in reverse. I actually did Crash 3, Crash 2, and Crash 1 when it comes to collecting the gems and stuff like that. And what inspired me to collect the gems was... what inspired me to collect all the gems was this one dude that actually platinumed the whole game and collected all the gems. It's Kid Icarus, or Kid Icarus. He actually inspired me a lot to do this type of shit, and it just made me fall in love. So yeah, that's a thing. But anyways, so Jungle Rollers wasn't that bad. I didn't gold relic, but I did relic. I got the blue relic, the sapphire relic, and I did get the gem. The gem in this one's pretty hard. You have to get all boxes, all that sort of stuff. The Great Gate, same thing, get all boxes, and this wasn't that bad of a level. Boulders was actually really fun. I actually gold relic this one. I'm going to show you guys a gold relic. Yep, gold relic, and got the box gem, so that's good as well. I got the box gem in Upstream, which is good. Coco's Time Machine pretty much is just her like asking if you want her to join your adventure. Rolling Stones, yeah, Rolling Stones. Yeah, you know, it ain't that bad. Rolling Stones ain't that bad. No. Got a gem out of that. You know, Hog Wild, I actually platinum relicked. This is the first and only level I actually managed to platinum relic. And I got the gem, which is collecting all the boxes. Naive Forest is pretty much, I got the box gem for that. Up the Creek was pretty hard, but I got the box gem for that. And let me tell you, all these levels I'm listing off the bat right now are hard as shit. Alright, every single level you see here, even Ripperoo was hard. Okay, for me, whenever someone says something's easy, I struggle with it. I'm actually really slow when it comes to learning things and figuring stuff out. Some things I can figure out with no jiffy, but when it comes to certain other things, I'm really slow at figuring out, and that's what my downfall is at the end of the day. And that's what made me hate this game to the point where I've broken so much shit over this game, or at least ripped, or even freaking beated myself over the shit. But Ripper was hard. He was a hard guy to deal with. Lost City, color gems, you're basically required not to die throughout the entire run, and I had to collect all the boxes in order to get the gem. The green gem. And that was called the Lost City. Temple Ruins is getting all the boxes, and it's not that bad, but it's actually pretty bad when I first played. Because when I first played all these, let me tell you, when I first played all of Crash 1, it was a nightmare. I was not ready for most of this shit. I was fucking getting pissed off of falling off the bridge 24/7, and I was just screaming and raging, right? So that really pretty much all started back a few levels ago at the Lost City. But Road to Nowhere, when I first played Road to Nowhere, it was trash because, and by the way, I got the gem for the Temple Ruins, and then I got the gem for Road to Nowhere, which they're both box gems. And keep in mind, Road to Nowhere for my first time, I didn't understand what to do until like an hour or two later. That's when I figured it out. Boulder Dash, I also got a gold relic on. I'm going to show you guys since I do gold relic. Yeah, gold relic, and I got the gem, which you have to break all the boxes. Whole Hog is basically like the bonus level. You have to get the key from a stage later in the game to get the stage. Whole Hog. It's not that, well, it actually was pretty hard. It's pretty much Hog Ride, but a little bit harder. And it was pretty hard. I actually tried to relic this, and I actually failed. Yeah, Sunset Vesta. Sunset Vesta, you need to get the gem, and you need to get the key. And I think you can't die when you're trying to get the key. And otherwise, you lose the key. I don't remember. You have to collect 3 Neocortex heads in order to get that key. So, yeah. Kotal Khan was pretty. I'm not gonna cap. Kotal Khan. He was pretty bad, but not that bad. After a few tries, I did figure him out. So he wasn't that bad. Heavy Machinery, on the other hand, it was box gem, and let me tell you, box hopping is a bitch in this game. And the reason why I say box hopping is a bitch is because I say it's a bitch because it really is a bitch. Like, man, all the suffering I went through, all the pain and suffering and all that stuff I went through on the game, like, heavy machinery, man, it's fucking ridiculous. But I got the box gem for it. Cortex power is even worse. They said, let's take heavy machinery and double that by fucking me over with Cortex power. Cortex power is really hard, but I still got the gem for it. And by the way, some of these stages require a lot of backtracking, and it's personally my most hateful thing about Crash 1 is the backtracking. Is when you backtrack, you don't see what's in front of you until when it's really in front of you. So it's ridiculous. They didn't even fix that. And the original trilogy also suffered from that issue. The generator room. Any single time you see a color gem, you are required not to die. So I think I had to hit all the boxes and make sure I didn't die in that one run just to get the generator room orange gem. Toxic Waste was another gem that I was required not to die on, but I think I had to get all the boxes, and that one was Toxic Waste. So yeah. Dachi, what's good, bro? How are you today? I'm just giving my experience of Crash Bandicoot. Pinstripe Potaro, he wasn't that bad. I mean, all you have to do is figure out his pattern where he shoots and stuff and hide behind the chairs. Crash actually scared of guns, so... Or scared of his gun because it just constantly keeps making noise and he can hear that shit, so. But yeah, anyways, as I was saying, is he's not that bad. He's not that bad of a boss. Did you see Crash 4? Yes, I did. I saw the trailer. I'll mention Crash 4 after I'm done with everything else here. The high road, pretty much the high road was the same thing as Road to Nowhere, but just harder, and all you have to do in that is collect all the boxes. That includes bonus rooms, everything. And you're done with High Road. Slippery Climb was a bitch, though. Let me tell you guys. When I tell you guys Slippery Climb is the younger brother of Stormy Ascent, I literally mean he is the younger brother of Stormy Ascent. Stormy Ascent is basically Slippery Climb on fucking ecstasy, by the way. And Slippery Climb is pretty much just the easier version of, you know, Stormy Ascent. A lot easier. It's doable, but... What makes this level hard, like all these levels are pretty easy, right? Or not easy, but they're hard. But when you have to collect the gems, it's what makes this game literally fucking... It's what makes this game make me want to rage! But anyways, yeah, because it really does. Let me tell you. Any color gem you cannot die on. So I had to do Slippery Climb. And Slippery Climb took me maybe 2 to 3 hours to beat because... on my first go, it took me about 5, but on my gem path go, like basically me trying to collect the gem, trying to 100%, it took me about maybe 2 to 3 hours. It definitely took me a lot longer than I did Stormy Ascent because I just wasn't figuring out the patterns and shit. But once I figured it out, I got it down, and yeah. Lights Out is another gem. It's a purple gem. You need the yellow gem from the laboratory in order to come back to this one to get the color gem for that one. And Lights Out is pretty bad, you know, and I didn't relic that one as well. I didn't relic any of the other stages I just mentioned earlier, and it's because I just didn't feel like it, and I don't really fucking care about the time relics. I only care about the gems. And yeah. I'm also going to link down in the description, like, all Crash Bandicoot secret endings, because I don't think I should show them off in this video, because I got fucking copyrighted, and the video got taken down. I remember you raged on that level, Alex, on the last live stream. Yeah, I did. Lights Out was a bitch, but I did it. I got all the gems, and I'll show you guys, I'll show you proof that I got all the gems and stuff like that in this game. But anyways, so... Let's go down to Jaws of Darkness. Jaws of Darkness, you have to collect all the boxes, including a key, that key gives you the level right above Lights Out, which will go there right after this. And getting the gem and the key for this did take a while. And by the way, I did look up videos on how to do all this shit because I was sitting there confused the entire time. So I looked up videos for almost all of these. So let's backtrack to Fumbling in the Dark. Fumbling in the Dark, basically what you need to do to get the gem for this one. And for me, when I first did this level, it wasn't that bad because I was already a fucking Crash Bandicoot veteran by the time I was doing this shit. So, and it wasn't my first time collecting gems. So, my first time collecting gems, like trying to 100% something, was Crash 3. Which we'll get into there when we get to Crash 3. But yeah, Fumbling in the Dark, all it is just a box gem. You know, it was a pretty bad level, ragey level. You know, who knows, I might do a Crash Bandicoot live stream one of these days that's dedicated to all the levels I did not play for you guys. Maybe. Who knows? I do not know. Castle Machinery, same thing. It was just box gems, so it wasn't that bad. It was bad when I first played, of course. Any level that I'm saying right now is really bad when I first played. I raged the hell out of all of these when I first played, but after millions of tries of these levels, I'm getting the hang of them better, and I'm not trying to platinum relic this shit. But anyways, Dr. Nitrius Brio, he wasn't that bad. Yeah, actually, he was really bad, actually. I was raging on him because I didn't understand what I had to do, even when he goes into the Hulk form. When he drinks the potions and stuff, you know. Yeah. The lab. The lab was a bitch. I've always hated the lab, even when replaying it for the yellow gem. I've always hated doing the lab. It was never fun to me. I didn't have fun with it. I know you guys probably didn't have fun with it. And probably just seeing me do the level didn't look that fun either. And you can also watch my Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy videos. I also have those that you guys can watch so you guys can get an experience over there as well. Like when I replayed it, like, because I replayed all these games for you guys. So I replayed every game. So that's why I was so good when playing those levels in Insane Trilogy. Okay? That's why I was so good, was because I know these levels in and out most of the time. You know, but yeah, anyways, as I was saying, the lab, you basically can't die throughout the whole level because it's a colored gem and all that shit. The Great Hall is pretty much, when you go in here, there's a gem path that you can do, that you can get, that basically, saves Tana earlier than what you're supposed to. It's basically the, secret ending. This is actually pretty easy hops. I actually haven't done this in a minute. I might show you guys what I mean, by secret gem path. I'm actually playing the secret gem path on Crash 1 as we speak right now, actually. Oh, I died. I don't give a shit. Pretty much I can just show you guys on video. Well, I can't, I don't know if I'm kind of scared to kind of show you guys on video because, I mean, if I got a Crash stream going, I think Crash would protect me from copyright. If I played, you know, on stream and talked about each level and probably went in depth, you know, with each level, like what type of bullshit that I actually have to go through throughout the entire level. But you guys pretty much know all that because you guys see me play, like, the original way how to play the game, you know? I'm going to show you guys the ending here. Okay. Whew, I was fast enough. Pretty much what this gives, I'm only showing this without audio because I got copyrighted the last time I tried to show this off to you guys. And how are you doing, Alex? I'm doing good, but not too good because I had to remake this whole fucking live stream I'm doing right now. And I'm kind of pissed about that. Me and Chris both were pissed about that shit. And it was annoying because I really did enjoy that video. I put an hour 30 something plus. Sorry if I'm not saying anything. I was looking at our old pics and our DMs on here. And pretty much it just shows you everything from there. Okay, that's the secret ending that Crash 1 got. Now, you guys already know I fought Neo Cortex. But I'm going to tell you guys, the worst level that I've ever had to deal with in Crash Bandicoot history was Stormy Ascent. And the reason why I say that is Stormy Ascent is basically the original Slippery Climb. What I mean by the original Slippery Climb is, it really is the original Slippery Climb. Why do I say this? It's because Slippery Climb was the easier version of Stormy Ascent. Like, basically, Slippery Climb was the remake version of Stormy Ascent. Stormy Ascent was supposed to be an original level in the original game. And the creators said it was way too hard for players, players that are just trying to beat the game. So they decided to make a new level called Slippery Climb, and that's what replaced that. And that's what they replaced Stormy Ascent with, was Slippery Climb. So Stormy Ascent was saved until years later when we got the Insane Trilogy. They actually had it as free downloadable content, so it was one free level. They even advertised it back then and was like, are you skilled enough to do this level? Like, they did a whole advertisement on it. It was actually pretty cool. And it actually took me years to complete once. I have never beaten this level before, ever, in my Crash history. And I'm going to show you guys, I beat the level right? By doing the bonus, by doing what's after this. I'm going to show you guys this stuff, but I'm going to keep it on muted because the music's copyright. So, yeah. Wish you kind of rewind that. Okay. Okay, I'm going to pause right here. I'm going to turn my camera around, and I'm going to show you guys the level. Now Crash can't copyright me for this shit. I don't think. Alright. You guys remember this part of the thing, right? Man, my stream's behind by a fuckload. How is Chris and Louie? They're doing good. I'm glad Stormy Ascent isn't the actual level. I'm glad it wasn't either, because I would have been having mental issues if it was an actual level that I had to complete. And the thing is, I didn't have to complete this, but since I'm a hardcore Crash fan, and I felt like I needed to beat this stage. Here, I'll just give you the rundown. Like, I'll just talk over me playing this shit. That's pretty much it, okay? Yeah. And okay, so I'm gonna turn it up because I want you guys to hear my reaction on the stage. I really do. And that was Stormy Ascent. Actually, I should keep the video on. So, oh yeah, Chris saying hi, Mr. to you, by the way. And that was Stormy Ascent. Now, I wanted to show you guys in this video because I know I couldn't live on it and then beat it then, but I was just so, you know, out of it that day, and I felt like if I did go live on it, I felt like I would have gotten nervous and probably not have beaten it. That's actually how I felt on that. And that's just Crash 1. And I got the gem. As you guys saw, I got the gem for it. And that's the end of Crash 1. And, you know, overall, my opinion on Crash 1, getting the gems, you know, and by the way, when I first played it, I went back after years. This was years after I've already had the game for so long. I decided, okay, years after, I want to 100% these games, as in get 100%, collect all the gems, all that shit. I wanted to do it. I wanted to do that shit years after. So after I've already had the game purchased, it took me a long time to do Stormy Ascent and all the other levels to gem. And to top Crash 1 off and get my final opinions off, here it is. All the box gem, all the keys, all the box gems, all the non-colored gem, all the silver ones are the non-colored, and the colored ones are the ones that are shining bright, and the relics I have down there, which I'm not relicking, which I could 105% this game, and had 105%, which is completed the game, is you have to time relic all this shit. Alex cut his hair like yesterday, already grown back. I mean, it's facts. I mean, my hair always does that shit. I mean, I don't know. My hair is just very natural. But my opinion on Crash 1 is I'm very thankful for everything Crash 1 gave me. Even if Crash 1 was a living nightmare that I never wanted to relive, I decided to relive it in the moment. And, you know, and I was there for most of the time when you were 100%. Yeah, Chris was there 90% of the time I was 100%, and he was there when I was trying to 100% Crash 3. He was there when I was trying to do Crash fucking 2. He was there when I was doing Crash 1 for a bit, you know? Just doing it. And he helped me out a lot, I guess. You know, give me some advice, tell me to calm down when needed. You know, just being there, being a bro. And again, the reason why I didn't go live on getting the gems was because I just didn't feel like it. And on top of that, those would be 5 to 6 hour live streams. And I don't know if you guys would want to see that. Well, actually, a lot of you guys really like it when I play Crash and Rage on it, so I don't know. But anyways, Crash 2. Let's go there. Okay, let's go to Crash 2. We're at Crash 2 now. All right. I'm going to talk about every level in Crash 2, but before we do that, I want to talk about the music in Crash 1 and my endgame thoughts. I really need to get more into anime. I'm far behind, brother. Oh, that's okay, dude. I haven't been watching anime that much either, dude. Low-key, I have not been watching much. I mean, besides, like, Yuzuka Wants to Hang Out, that's, like, the anime I've been watching. It only has 2 episodes so far. But I literally just watched that last night because I was bored as shit, and I was like, what the fuck? This is the new anime, and that new anime chick, everything comes around. You know what I mean? But, yeah, I just want to, like, explain how I feel and just how I felt. Mainly about Crash 2 and 3 and all that other sort of stuff, you know, and Crash 1, I hate Crash 1 because of Stormy Ascent and friends, but I love it too because it gave me good memories on the game. It's kind of like a love and hate relationship like I have with Mario, you know what I mean? And I know I didn't really mainly play Crash 1 when I was little. I mainly played Crash 2 because I just thought of it was just better. And I kind of just grew up with Crash 2 and, you know, Crash 3, I kind of, you know, but when my dad got me the Insane Trilogy, it was the first time I actually beat Crash 1 and Crash 2 and 3. But without the gems, you know, I kind of beat it and left Crash untouched after I beat the 3 games. Then after a while, I decided to come back and do the gems and all that. But my opinion on Crash 1, I think it's a 10 out of 10 because I think it's a really good game and I think everyone should really take their time and purchase Insane Trilogy because it's a good game. And especially if they want into the Crash story without having to go back to PlayStation 1 and play all the games, this is your chance. Get the fucking game if you really love Crash Bandicoot. And and the people who do Stormy Ascent are hardcore players. I respect all you guys who do Stormy Ascent, which now you guys can kind of say, hey, Alex, you're a fucking G because you did Stormy Ascent, so that means you're a hardcore Crash player. Yeah. But anyways, the music, I love the music, guys. I'm telling you, I was dancing, jamming out to the music all the time, dude. Nowadays, I just sit there and jam out the Crash 1, Crash 2, and Crash 3 music. Insane Trilogy version or OG version, I always just go back and forth with my shit, with Crash Bandicoot music, dude. Like, oh, wherever my Mario guys are at. But anyways, like, every time with my Mario guys and stuff, you know, I always love the backtrack and all that shit. I always love listening to the music because it's just so goddamn good, you know? And once again, proud of you, bro. It takes a lot of time and effort to do what you did. A lot of sweat too. Dude, I sweated a lot during my sessions. Because I sat there and played Crash for multiple hours on end, getting the gems. So, but anyways, Crash 2. I'm gonna explain how I got the gems and all that other sort of shit in the level, and we're gonna move on. And let me tell you, everything Crash 1 did to piss me off, they did it 10 times worse, or 45, whatever number, here. They did it a lot worse here. Crash 2 pissed me off a lot more than ever before. I'm lying. Crash 3 was worse. But anyways, as I'm saying, Turtle Woods, how I made it through the level. I actually like this level. I'm not kidding about this one. But yeah, I actually like this level because it's actually easy. The box gem, pretty much destroy all boxes. The crystal is in the middle of the level, and the blue gem is you don't hit a single box. Snowgo, Alex is the best YouTuber. I'm not the best, but I just try to do my best to do what I want to do on YouTube and not give a fuck about the algorithm, not give a fuck about, try not to give a fuck. You know, I'll mention it near the end of the video, but I'll mention, I got some things near the end of the video I want to get off my chest. Well, not get off my chest, but just want to say. Snowgo, I got the box gem here, and the red gem, you have to go down to the secret portal to get, and then come back, go to the secret route in the secret portal down below us in the bottom floor of the Insane Trilogy, and then you have to snuff down like, you know, get the red gem, and then, you know, just continue on with your life. Hanginate was a bitch because box gem. Yeah, the box gem and the fucking hidden gem are a bitch. So, we're not even gonna talk. I also gold relic that one. The pits wasn't that bad. All it was a box gem and a crystal. You know, Crash Dash, box gem, crystal. Easy money. Easy fucking money. All right. When I'm saying easy money, I'm lying. Okay, because it wasn't easy. Snow Blitz, box gem, easy. Air Crash, Literally one of the last levels I had to do in the entire game. Yeah. You heard me. Literally one of the last levels I had to do in the entire game to get the second gem. The first gem was box gem. Barrett, box gem. Crash Crush, box gem. Eel Deal is the second gem. And by the way, you're required not to die to get the box to get the colored gems. When you're trying to go for the colored gems, you can't die whatsoever throughout the entire run of that stage. So, box gem, and then I got the colored gem by going through a secret pathway. That was Crash 2's shit. Alright, now this is World 3. Plant food. I think this was the... Wait. Yellow gem. Wait a minute. Let me backtrack. Let me go back down. Was that the yellow gem down there? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, hold on. There was a colored gem down here. Oh, okay. It was the green gem. I was thinking of the yellow gem real quick. Because I'm also looking at the stages while trying to say all this shit. So, just like I was like, wait a minute. But yeah, the yellow gem in plant food, box gem, and then the yellow gem, I think it was either a hidden area or the death route or whatever, hidden pathway. Sewer later, hidden pathway for the second gem, and then box gem for the first. Bear It Down was box gem. Road to Ruin was a fuck. Uh-oh. Okay. Woo! The people in my live stream kind of vanished, so did my likes, so I was a little scared. Oh, what happened with my live stream for a second? So I was like, uh-oh. It didn't even freeze, so I was like, well, what happened? You know what I mean? That kind of freaked me out. I bet everyone saw that shit. Well, probably just me, but... What's your tablet at, fam? Okay, constantly remind me of that too. 62. Last time it was at 62, but I'm just letting you know that, yeah. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me. Appreciate that. Okay. So, Road to Ruin, again, this level was a fucking bitch! Sorry. I'm sorry. I can't contain myself when levels are actually a bitch. Oh, what's up, Sniper? How are you doing? Sniper, how are you doing? Yep. Dab it up. Okay. Road to Ruin. First one was box gem. Second one was a hidden pathway. Unbearable was just a box gem. And that's it for World 3. And I'll show you guys, you know, as I did all this shit. And by the way, I did crash 3 gems first, then crash 2, then crash 1 gems. But I'm doing it in order because I'm just that much of a fucking G. Oh, God. Hanging Out was box gem. All the levels after World 2 is fucking ridiculous. Digging It was box gem and then hidden area. That's Digging It. Did I say box gem? I meant Digging It. Cold Crash. Woo! Cold Crash was a bitch, bro. Let me tell you why. Okay, first gem is box gem, but you have to go to a secret pathway, alright, that has a fuckload of nitro, things that will crush you to death. On top of that, you're on ice, so you have to slide with your shits, and on the crash shit, you know, you gotta Usain Bolt that hoe. And let me tell you, the ice fix in the game is a fucking bitch. And I remember panicking like a little fucking sissy girl in the party with Chris. And I did this shit at 1 to 2 a.m. in the morning. So I was on high hopes. And you had to do all this shit without dying. So you can make sure you had to do all that shit without dying. So you can get back on the right path. So you can get the boxes without having to die, without having to go back to the checkpoint, etc. shit. So what I did was I got the second gem first. Went back to got the second gem first, went back in the stage, got the first gem that includes backtracking through the secrets of the shit, to get the shits. Then I got the first gem and it was a box gem. And let me tell you, box gem and the hidden gem on this level were fucking atrocious. Thank God I did it that one night so I wouldn't have to deal with it the next night. Did anyone catch that shit? Oh, did anyone catch what I said? Because I talk fast when it comes to shit like this because it was terrifying. Did anyone catch that shit? Man, I'd be one crazy ass teacher, dude. Like if I actually worked as a teacher, I'd be talking fast as fuck like this all the time. Because it'd probably be boring. Being a teacher would be boring. Rumination was also a bitch. It wasn't fun. It wasn't satisfying to me. And it just wasn't that good. It wasn't good. It wasn't good. The first one's box gem, second one's a hidden area in the stage, and it was a bitch to find. I actually did look up videos and I had to find all this shit. So yeah, B having was pretty much, I couldn't die in this one whatsoever, and I had to get the box gem because that was where the purple gem is, and B having is the purple gem, purple colored gem, purple. All right, and this. Now we're on the last world of Crash 2. Okay, pissing it away can really piss it away. Okay, let me tell you, pissing it away really got me going. When I first played this shit, when I first played all this, I was rage quitting day in, day out because of these levels. They were bad. It was like Crash 1 all on ecstasy over here, bro. And it was not fun. But coming back years later to the gems is what made this shit even worse. Alright. So I don't remember if it's pissing away or spaced out. But one of these two levels, okay, there's a first pathway is box gem, and the second one is, let me look at night fight. I know what night fight is. Night fight is pretty much where you're in the dark. You have to use Akus or these little fly things for light source. And what you have to do with that is I had to travel in the dark to backtrack to find the second gem, and then I had to get all the boxes in the level for the first gem, which is ridiculous in itself. Pack attack is just a box gem because it's the jetpack level, and jetpack levels are the worst thing I have ever consumed in my entire life because of the controls are wonky, they're ass, and they're backwards. So it's what made it even worse and gained the box gem in my horror, which I did not do in my first run. In my first run, I just did everything until I hit Neocortex in the fucking face, which I beat Neocortex when I did this shit. Never played Crash 2 again, but hey. Spaced Out, on the other hand, is... first is the box gem, but in order to get the box gem, you have to do this entire stage without dying, okay, to get the death route, which means the death route also leads you to a new route, okay, that you have to jump back over, okay, get the boxes through that side, beat that side to get the second gem, and then do everything you did over here to get the first gem, which is the box gem. So everything in this level, all the bullshit, you have to do a lot of slide jumps, you have to do a lot of crouching and sliding, and all sorts of spinnies and all that shit, which I'm thank God they gave me 2 Arekkusus there, which they should have done that in the first place. I think they did, and I'm just tripping my balls out, but you have to do that for one of these levels. You actually can't die. You have to get the second gem. Make sure you go far enough that includes the bonus in that level, that includes like the bonus level, which means it has a lot of boxes in there you have to collect. Then you have to go a little bit further to get the boxes that's even further than that. Then you have to do all sorts of shit. You have to backtrack all that to the death route, just to get the second gem. So yeah, I was having a mental breakdown, obviously during all this shit. So yeah, that's all the levels. I'm going to show you guys the real ending when you collect all the gems and everything of the sort in Crash 2. So I'm going to turn around the camera in advance this time. I know my tablet's burning the fuck up. You know, and then I'm going to give you my overall opinion in this game as well. With no audio because, you know, this shit loves to piss me off. So yeah, I showed you guys I can do Stormy Ascent as well, so this live stream's already shorter than last time. Okay, no audio because I'm gonna get copyrighted, even though I didn't get copyrighted for any of my Crash Bandicoot streams, like copyright claims and all that shit, and that's why they took down my video. Slice! I think it rained today. It smells like rain when I went outside. Did it rain for you guys? I actually haven't been outside in ages. I haven't even smelt fresh air in a minute. You guys think I should do that? Like, I don't remember what fresh air actually smelt like. But yeah, that was the real ending of Crash 2. And when I say I had mental breakdowns, I literally mean I had mental breakdowns over this shit. Mental breakdowns. I was talking about banging my head against the wall, banging my head against the dresser when I first played this shit. I mean, not dresser. This is the closet door. I was banging my chair. I think I even ripped my chair over Crash 2 gems. That's why my chair is even in a worse condition than it is today. Well, than it is last time, because there was a little hole last time when I did FNAF 2, but now it's bigger because of Crash fucking Bandicoot. Okay. My overall opinion on this game that it's way better than Crash. It's better than Crash 1. I had a good time on this adventure, even if Dr. Neocortex and all the levels over here in the last world were bullshit. That includes the jetpack race, not racing. That includes the jetpack bullshit. And in my personal opinion, getting all the gems in this game again was the hardest thing to do in this game. And let me tell you guys, getting the gems and relics, if you guys want to do the relics in this shit, I'm telling you, if you guys want to get the relics in this game, once again, are the hardest part in this game. Hands down, hardest part in this game. No cap. It's the same in Crash 1, same in Crash 2. That's the hardest thing you guys can do in this game. The music, again, slaps like usual. The graphics, since it's obviously the Insane Trojans, they use the same models for Crash and all that shit. Still, good graphics. My only complaint with Crash 2 is I wish they made the rooms a little bit darker like they did in the originals, but that's fine with me. Is that the worst thing in the world? Oh, and by the way, 100% of the game, got all the gems. I need to show you guys, so I know that you guys don't come over to this live stream and say, oh, Alex is fucking capping about 100%. So there you guys go. And also, I bragged to my friends about Crash 1 and 2 being complete all the time. So, yeah, Arizona to the rest of the world. Nice, Alex. Thank you. Oh, and let me tell you, the shit I be saying, and like when I'm really mad, like, dude, I went on a, like, oh my god. We're not even there yet, but I went on a full rant about Bleach Brave Souls and my YouTube channel and my entire life over Crash 3, dude. Not even kidding. But let's go there, shall we? Jesus Christ, I'm finishing up these games quick as hell. Should be taking my time. Dude, this is way faster than my last video. Holy fuck. Sorry, I'm in it. Because I'm in it to upload before YouTube decides to do some crazy shit with me. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So we talked about Stormy Center already. We talked about how DLC, bullshit, blah, blah. Okay. Toad Village, when I first played it, wasn't that bad. Also got the gem, which is just the box gem. And got the gold relic, which I want to show you guys. I got the gold relic. Gold relic. Dang, your nose gonna bleed. Lol. No, my nose didn't bleed. At least I don't think it did. But anyways, Under Pressure. I fucking hate this level. Like, I hate this level. I hate any underwater level. But by the way, the only thing that's in here is a box gem, which is basically meaning break all the boxes, you'll get a gem. And then I gold relic this one. I think I gold relic this in my relics getting video. Orient Express, I did gold relic in this one, and then the box gem I did off camera. Boneyard was fun. I love Boneyard, but I love it. I got both gems, 2 gems. One was a secret gem, and the other was the box gem, which you have to get the yellow gem, the other color gem, in order to get to the shade. Alright, and I also gold relic it. Making waves was a bitch. All you had to do in this one, though, I fucking hate water levels, even if it is just Coco section. I got the gold relic for this one, and I got the gem for it, which was just a box gem. And I'm telling you, all these levels when I first played was a bitch. So, yeah. Gee Whiz. Wasn't that hard of a stage. I got the box gem for it, which that's all I needed, and the gold relic. Hanging them high is a fucking bitch, is because, I think I had to go to the secret pathway in order to get the yellow gem in this one, and I did gold relic it, which took a long time to do. It took me 2 hours just to gold relic the hang them high level, but then I also got all the boxes, so that's good, and the crystals, so, yeah. Hog Ride. I'm gonna tell you guys this one more time. I said it in my last Crash Bandicoot, you know, explain shit. You guys know I hate racing levels in any video game, and Crash makes me hate them 40 times worse. Because you know what I had to do on this? I had to get first place and collect all the boxes. I didn't really have to collect all the boxes. Well, actually, I did have to collect all the boxes so I could just get the crystal, but... Well, actually, no, I had to collect all the boxes to get the gem, but getting the crystal, I just had to get first place. But anyways, as I was saying, when I first did Hog Ride, I was screaming like a motherfucker for 2 to 3 hours. I was stuck on this stage, and it's literally the 3rd level of World 2. I know, it's fucking sad, but hey, I'm not used to Crash Bandicoot 3. I did not play it before, so it's like it was all brand new to me. It was bullshit, it was all new shit, and it was ridiculous. Just getting the gem pissed me off, and gold relicking that shit pissed me off too. Too much time also pissed me off by, I also did gold relic this one too. I have like 18 gold relics, I think. 18 gold relics in Crash 3, so I have the most gold relics out of all 3 Crash games. But getting the gem, the second gem in this one was a bitch. Getting the first gem in this one was also a bitch. And yeah, the first gem was box gem. Second gem was... Yes, I know you do congratulate me all the time, by the way, Chris. I know, I'm the... The second gem was a hidden gem, some other bullshit, maybe Death Route, I don't fucking know. But it was bullshit. And Teeny Tiger was also bullshit, because I remember when I fought him for the first time without my Tornado Spin ability, it was a fucking atrocious. Midnight Run, I also hate anything racing, I also hate any level, run straight forward levels with Coco. I don't like that either. I got the golden gem for it though, and I got the crystal, and I got the gem for it. Which... Fuck me, that's a lot of pain and suffering to go through. God. And by the way, you have to collect relics in order to get down to a secret hidden area into the game. So, when I'm talking about the game right now, as in, you need to get more than 25 relics to unlock all the levels in the bonus area that I will show you at the end of this shit. So, yeah. Yeah, okay. So, Dynamite, there's 2 relics in this one. The second relic is a completely new level, hidden level in Dynamite. And the first one is all boxes. So, and I also gold relic this shit too. Deep Trouble. A colored gem. Great. Yeah. I love Deep Trouble. Deep Trouble was all the boxes, and I had to go down to a secret hidden route to get more boxes and the red gem. So it was great. And it took me weeks to gold relic. And what I mean by it took me weeks, as in it really did take me weeks. And I remember when I did it 2 days ago, actually, or yesterday, 2 days ago or yesterday, I said, wow, I actually did my first try at gold relic. I got it in 1 minute 10 seconds for, wait, 1 minute, 1 minute, 10 seconds, 48 minutes, I don't fucking know. But yeah, the timer shit says it all. But Deep Trouble was a fucking asshole. High Time was also a fucking asshole because I tried doing multiple time relics on this shit. It was not going. But anyways, so you're required not to die, so you can't die when you're getting the purple relic, because the purple... Alex ain't pro Africa. I'm shaking my head. God damn it. God damn it, Mr. God damn it. Purple gem, you have to not die and get all the boxes for the regular gem. High Time's a bitch. Every level in this game was a fucking bitch for me when I first did this shit, okay? Get that in your heads, okay? Keep that in mind. If I go... What can I figure? Oh, God. Okay. Road Crash. Alright. I'm gonna tell you all about this stage. If Hog Ride was bad, Road Crash was worse, because I was screaming, banging my controller, banging my head against my desk, banging my head against the goddamn closet door. I was doing all this shit over Road Crash, and I remember, I think, having Louis to do this race too. And my fucking controller died, so I'm fucking kind of pissed off about that. And it's not the fucking charger, so I couldn't press the shit instantly, so I can get the shit going. Oh my fucking god, what the fuck? Shit. Pornhub, Nikki. Pornhub, Nikki. Pornhub, Nikki. Pornhub, Nikki. Whoa! Okay. And having controller drift. Can you stop that? Anyways, Road Crash was insanely difficult, insanely hard. Even to Time Relic, I still haven't done this one right. I still haven't gotten the gold relic for this one, which I'm not planning to. But yeah, getting the gem for this was even worse. So getting the crystal, what's your tablet at? My tablet's at 50. Thank you for reminding me. Getting the gem in this one was a fucking nightmare. And, well, getting the gem actually wasn't that bad. It was just me not needing to get first, but just needing to break all the boxes and shit, which was not that bad. Maybe. I don't remember. Doubleheader wasn't that bad. Entropy, when I first fought Entropy, wasn't that bad. And by the way, the other mission I just remember mentioning, Doubleheader, was just the box gem. Entropy wasn't that bad. He wasn't that bad. Phoenix Nator was bad because there was a hidden gem I needed to get, and they're both regular gems, and then I had to break the box gem, which took me a long time, and Phoenix Nator took me a long time to gold relic too. And by the way, every level I said that was blue level, which 10 more levels that are blue for me, I have to get every single level I have to gold relic in order to get the last gem in the game, which I'm not doing that shit. Just letting you guys know that right now, so don't forget it in the video. Bye-bye blimps. Any plane level I fucking hate on an emotional and mental level. I hate any plane level in video games ever because of that fucking one Wii game, Blazing Angels. Fuck that shit. But the box gem wasn't that bad. All you needed to do was a box gem. No tails wasn't that bad, just the box gem. But it was a bitch when I first did it because I died multiple times. Future Frenzy was a bitch because I recently gold relic this one, and I got both gems. I had to go to a secret in order to get the second gem, but the first gem was a box gem, and my god, it took hours to do that alone. And it took hours to gold relic. Tomb Wanderer, okay. The blue gem, I think you had to do without dying, some shit like that, or not hit any boxes, I don't remember. But the box gem, you have to get a box gem. Let me tell you, this level was so hard for me to gold relic. I actually had a mental freak out where, by the way, I'll show you right now. I broke my controller over this shit. This is what the controller I used for relicking all the games. Actually, except Crash 1, I used it to relic this game. Crash 1, I used this controller relic. This one I used for 90% of the gems, so rest in peace to the best controller. I think this controller also had better battery life. Also, that's what my controller looks like, guys. Look at it. Look at it while you can. But yeah. I also have the piece right here. I have all the pieces. And by the way, I kept every souvenir I had as well. And by the way, this is way after the destruction of my PlayStation 4, which I need to show you guys. But that's later down the line in a later level. I don't care if I'm doing this in order or not. I don't give a fuck. But yeah, I broke my PS4 controller over a relic run. Not even a gem, a relic run. And that's just Tomb Wanderer. Okay. Dr. Engine was a bitch. Not gonna cap. He was painful. He was very stressful. Didn't like him whatsoever. But I dealt with him so I could finish the game up. So I could just move on. Okay, here's the last world. Then I'm going to show you the bonus. Then I'm going to show you Future Frenzy. Okay. Gone Tomorrow. That was also another hidden gem. There was another hidden gem, and there was a box gem, and it took hours to complete as gem paths. And oh my god, and there's also gem paths, there's also hidden pathways. Take hidden paths with the grain. When I say hidden paths, take it as death routes, take it as death routes, hidden passageways, all that other sort of shit. Alright. Orange Assault was another racing level where the cop cars move back and forth or down the line from me, and it was a bitch first time doing that. I remember this being one of the most impossible levels doing. And I had to go back to this shit, and this took me hours, and I remember my first playthrough, and I was ridiculously mad. Okay, but the box gem wasn't that bad. The relic's bad, though, because I still haven't, gold relic this one. Flaming Passion, I had to do all this shit without dying to get the green gem, and I had to hit all the boxes at the same time, so I can get the box gem. And I still haven't golden relic that one. I don't plan on doing that shit, because fuck that shit. Mad Bombers, I had to just break all the boxes again. That's all I had to do. And I did not gold relic that one either. Bug Light, I gold relic. I found both gems. I think one of them was a hidden gem and the other one was a box gem. And yeah, that was that. Neocortex. When I first fought this Neocortex, I died a million times. I got 3 to 4, 5, 6 game overs on him. And I wanted to fucking kill everything, including myself, on the past levels and future levels and all that other sort of shit. But after I beat him and beat the Insane Trilogy without clearing the gems, I went outside with my brother one day, and I threw my shoe at a bird, and he couldn't fly. I was going to kill the bird until Louie and Chris told me, yo, relax, chill out, man. Chill out. I mean, killing a bird isn't that bad because people do it on a daily, every day. But, just gonna let y'all know, because people do it every day. I'm just saying. But, you know, killing a bird in that situation, I guess, was wrong, and I was losing my shit literally over the shit. And yeah. Damn, that bird didn't deserve all that. But that was just, you know, Cortex. Let's go to the bonus. Okay. The bonus room down here. Now, I've shown you guys this room in my videos multiple times. So you guys know what room I'm talking about when I mean bonus room. It's the middle room in the pad of the shit. Yeah, okay. Crazed, Sky Crazed wasn't that bad. You need 5 relics in order to access this level. It was a box. Oh, by the way, in Cold Crash, there was a sign, by the way. And you have to hit that sign in order to get a secret bonus Cocoa level, which is called Hot Cocoa. And you have to break all the boxes to get the box gem in that one too. But Sky Crazed as well. Box gem wasn't that. It was bad. When I tried to relic it, it was bad, but not as bad when I was just trying to get the box for it. Hang 'em High, you know, just it's a secret passageway, I think, to get the yellow gem. I don't remember. Area 51, box gem. I had to get first place and get boxes, all the boxes. That's all I had to do on that one. Oh, Future Frenzy. You already know about Future Frenzy, guys. You already know about that one, so we don't need to show you that one. Oh, but by the way, it goes like this. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So, like, 26 through 30, it goes by 5s. 5, 10, well, actually 5, yeah, 10, 15, 20, 25, yeah. Yo, Alex, got to go. I might come back, though. All right, come back as quick as possible, man. Because we're talking about Rings of Power. So, Rings of Power. Let me tell you guys. I was breaking my PS4 over this one. Yeah. Oh, the 5 years better start talking. Well, Chris really can't because he doesn't have his tablet to talk in. He would have been talking a long time ago. If he could. I don't know where Dave went. And I have my tablet and this TV and my other brother's TV, so in here in the stream as well. But anyways, Rings of Power. I'm gonna show you my current stuff on PS4 for this. I broke my PS4 cover. My cover doesn't fit on my PS4 anymore because how many times I beat my PS4 with the cover, and I beat it up myself by punching it and throwing it across the wall and doing all sorts of shit over Rings of Power. And this also goes to the PS4, the steel thing that covers either here or, wait, let me touch the fan real quick. Oh shit! Okay, not touching the fan ever again. That actually kind of scared the hell out of me, and yeah. But yeah, that happened. I fucked with the fan, you know. I'm remaking this video, even doing the same jokes. Wow, funny, Alex. I got a laugh out of that. Anyways, but yeah, doing this was a bitch. You know, breaking my PS4, damaging it, and all that shit, you know. Doing the craziest shit over this shit. Well, I gotta figure it. I don't know if Chris is trying to text me something. And by the way, I kept all my souvenirs, everything that I'd broken, even the chair, even the controller pieces, all that shit, just to do this video. Not gonna cap. Got some news to tell you, bro. After stream, by the way, Dave hasn't been here at all. I would know I got the notification. I would know I got the chat on. Oh, okay. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you. Appreciate you. Not Coot. I want to mention this. I was also getting pissed as well on this one. I was also saying, Lexi, you want to give it a fucking try? When I was really mad as well when I was trying to do Tomb Wanderer for the gold relic. I remember yelling at Lexi you want to play this shit? And she said no. And yeah, it took me a long time to beat Rings of Power, but all I had to do on there was get the box gem and get first place in the race. And I also gold relic this last night, actually. I gold reliced it last night, so yeah. So yeah, I did gold relic that. But yeah, I did do that. So, and I did end up beating Rings of Power after I drank tea. Yes, tea helps me actually calm down and helps me think perfectly straight when it comes to this shit. Okay. After this, I'm going to show you the real ending of Crash 3. With no audio, I've already showed you Stormy Ascent, now it's time to talk about Future Tense. When I say Future Tense was a bitch, I really mean it was a bitch. It's the last level slash a bonus level the developers of Crash Bandicoot like Activision made. This is nothing compared to Stormy Ascent. Stormy Ascent was harder. I'm gonna give you all that now. Stormy Ascent was way harder than this. Future Tense, it wasn't easy, but it wasn't like the hardest thing I've ever done. Actually, I did cry. I was crying at the end of this shit, and the tone of my voice, Chris and Dave were both there, and the tone of my voice, I was suffering like I was being a fucking enslaved by some person that likes keeping slaves. That's what my voice felt, because this level was a fucking bitch. Because I had to box, I had to box top of TNT boxes with like boxes in the middle of those TNT boxes and shit. I had to dodge a guy that shoots missiles and a guy that has a fucking magma beam all around his shit. And on top of that, the only way to kill him is jumping on him. And if I jump on him, I can get hit with the missile. And at the end of the path is the second gem. And then I had to go back, which they do send you back to the same place. They also send you back to where you can box gem it, and that's where I box gemmed. And by the way, I did try to relic this one. I got a blue relic on this one because you're supposed to beat this stage in 1 minute 15 seconds, which is bullshit because it didn't even tell me that. It told me, oh, you have to do it in 2 minutes to blue relic. 2 minutes 1 to blue relic, and I did it in 1 minute 41 thinking I could gold relic this, and I didn't. So, yeah. Which is ridiculous, by the way. And yeah, that's all the levels in Crash 3. Every single level that includes Stormy, that includes everything. What's my opinion? Getting the relics in Crash 3 was way harder than the other two. Not even gonna cap. Crash 1 and 2, I mean, Stormy Ascent was really hard. It was the hardest level in Crash Bandicoot. But Crash 3 kind of hits it for me, because I've struggled and raged the worst on this one. I've literally broken my PS4 over this shit. Stormy Ascent, I didn't even touch my PS4. Like, I was getting mad and slamming my desk, yes, and regretting my life, saying my 6th grade head level, all that other sort of shit, right? Like, talking about how stupidly, mentally retarded I am, right? The usual rage shit, and getting mad shit, right? I wasn't doing that on Rings of Power. I was destroying my PS4 over Rings of Power. So, I'd say Crash 3 was worse. And again, even when I'm relicing this shit, Crash 3 still ended up being the worst one out of the 3 for me to do. And I remember telling my dad and my brother, hey dad, I got all the gems in Crash 3, 2, and 1 in the Insane Trilogy. My dad was like, fucking finally, did you get all the trophies? I was like, no, I didn't get all the trophies, but I did do all the gems. And he was like, it's about fucking time. Because it's like, I've had this game for like 4 years, and I didn't touch the gems until 2020. Like, literally, not even over a month ago, I decided to do all 3 games, get all the gems and shit. Boy, let me tell you, doing the bonus rooms in Crash 1's relic gem run was ridiculous. That's what was making it harder. By the way, Uka Uka said something completely new when you try and... when you re-go to this stage after collecting 46 out of 47 gems, and you have to gold relic every single, you have to gold relic every single mission in Crash 3 in order to get the 47th gem, and I don't think my brain capacity can handle getting 105% on Crash 3. I think I'm good on 102% myself. In my opinion, just have to do Neocortex. I'm showing you guys the ending so you guys can, I'll do this really quickly. I got you guys. I love you guys, okay? By the way, yes, I will record my summons for BBS. All right, I know I didn't want to bring it up in this entire video, but I will record it. Like regular record. If I get something, if I don't get something, I'll just record it and delete it. But if I do get something, I'll record it. And in my next Brave Soul stream, if I ever do one ever again, I will bring that up for you guys. So, yeah, I'll do the free summons, all that shit. Only the free steps. Yeah. That's an accomplishment right there, right? And you know what's crazy? Ever since I did all this shit, you know, just looking back at what I raged on in the past, like this boss right here, now being able to do this, like all the Cortex bosses in one go, is crazy to me. Like legit, one go. No 2 goes. No, I'm not even capping. I showed Chris and Dave, I can do this all in one go. Sure, I get hit. Sometimes I wouldn't even get hit at all. So, yeah. What's your tablet at? Okay, I'm going to move around to the side. I'm going to show you guys the real ending. My tablet is at 38%. Surprised Luke or Lexi didn't join the stream, you know. It would have been nice. Okay. I'm going to show you guys the real ending of Crash 3 with no audio. If you guys want to watch it with audio, okay, fine. I'll go find the videos. Link them in the video's description. Okay? I'll do all that for you guys, okay? Okay. And that's what happens. Uka Uka and Aku Aku get trapped in time. Forever. For over years. Aku Aku congratulates the 2 kids for doing the real deal. You know. And Uka Uka gets dragged. Yep, and then I'll take over the mess. Come on. I love this ending, low key with audio, dude. I love this ending. Even watching without audio, it just makes me so happy I was able to actually 100% the games and do it, no biggie. I guess it was just the audio, huh, you two? Oh, I need to chill. Anyways, so what's my opinion on all this? Like, was Crash really hellish? Like, I'm gonna tell y'all this, okay? As an experienced Crash player at 100%ing all games, you know, 100%ing as in over, some games are over 100%. Actually, all 3 of my games are over 100% except for Crash 2, but whatever. Right? Okay. Sorry, my head's sweating. Just from doing all this shit, you know, just talking about all this shit, you know. Do I suggest gold relicing or platinum relicing? Fuck no, I do not suggest it. But if you want a 105 Crash 3, Crash 2, and Crash 1 on Insane Trilogy, go right ahead. If you've actually already done that already, and you wanted to see my video to see how it was hellish for me, you know, and also give me your opinions on it and all that other sort of stuff and all that, because it's nice to actually finally get this stuff done. It's actually really nice that I finally completed Crash Bandicoot. And do I suggest you guys going after all the gems? No. But if you guys want to, experience what I've experienced by getting all the gems and all that includes hidden gems from hidden levels, I suggest you guys look up where they're at, because I would not have found these if it wasn't for, you know, the people that actually take time out of their day to 100% 5 all 3 games and stuff. You know, shout out to all the guys that actually have 105 all 3 games. I know I haven't, and I don't feel like doing that. All I wanted to do was get all the gems and do the best I can to keep this going, you know. And honestly, I'm gonna miss this guy. I'm gonna miss this little orange marsupial, but hopefully I can get Crash 4, and probably get all boxes in that game and relic that game. Not relic, but Get all the gold, get all the gems. That's if there's gems confirmed. You know, get all the gems, maybe, or get all boxes and stuff, and all that for you guys, you know. And I'm definitely gonna play Crash 4 on the channel. I promise you guys, I'm definitely playing Crash 4 for the first time on my channel. I promise you guys that tenfold. Alright, I'm not gonna just leave Crash in the dust with just the trilogy and then the GBA games on my channel. No, I'm playing Crash 4 as well. But now actually time to mention the GBA games, so I didn't get to mention them last time. Oh yeah, that's right. Do I actually plan on you guys relicking all 3 games? No. Do I suggest you guys platinum getting all the gems in this game? No. Do I suggest you guys buy the game for yourselves? Yes. Do I suggest you guys, you know, to get Nitro Kart? Yeah, fuck it. Get the Crash Racing game. The remake's actually really good. And should I even attempt to play Spiral? I fucking should. But, you know, maybe. Who knows? One day I will. But, anyways, back to what I was saying. I'm just amazed I actually got the 3 main games off the way. The GBA games, in my opinion, Ripto's Rampage, the worst GBA game out of the trilogy for the GBA Crash games. I actually really hated playing Ripto's Rampage. It's just a bunch of mini games and Spyro's involved in it, and it's not really a good game. The boss battle of Spyro and Crash is literally throwing Molotovs at each other's walls, and that's really it for the boss against Spyro if you're playing the Crash version. And the game is so stupid. Like, the plot of it's so stupid in my opinion, and I just didn't really enjoy it too much. Like, when I was playing it on the video, I was being sarcastic. When I said, oh, wow, having so much fun, I think you guys can probably tell I was being sarcastic. Crash 2 Entranced, on the other hand, was pretty decent, but I got bored really quickly because, I don't know, I even used cheat codes on the game just to see how many levels there were. And the Cortex boss, I actually did beat the Cortex boss. It wasn't that good. It was literally, you had to shoot these beams, like Cortex shoots these beams, and you have to make sure it hits the gem, the red, blue, and yellow gem. And once he hits that, the planet, I mean, you're still fucked, but I didn't see the real ending yet of the game, but I don't give a fuck. I don't really want to play 2 Entranced ever again either. They're not really, do I suggest the GBA game so far? Not really. Crash Bandicoot Huge Adventure is basically Crash 2 and 3 put together in a 2D space. It's a 2D and a 2.5D space. And in my opinion, is it good? It's alright, but the Aku Aku theme in that hole, though. I might have to show you guys that theme real quick. Because that theme fucking slaps. Here, I'll give you all a little demo. Actually, yeah, I'll just put it on my other device. Why not? Since I'm already on YouTube on my other device, I might as well just do it over there. Right? Okay. Hold on, guys. I don't know if you guys can hear the shit, but oh god. Niggy. Okay, that's enough of that, dude. Alright. Fast as fuck. Let's do the Arekkusu theme for the original.
What have I got?
Okay, no copyright here. Okay. But anyways, that was the Arekkusu themes. I wanted to put all three of those on because those are easily some of the best themes this game even fucking has. Hands down, they slap. Okay. But as I was saying before, alright. Woo! Man, you know, it's finally over. Yeah, YouTube, have fun protecting copyright now, bitch. I'm sorry, I had to say it because when they fucked over my last video, that really grinded my gears. And I was actually planning to do this tomorrow, but hey, I love you motherfuckers. And I know you guys love me, and I love me some Crash. So, and to put more respect on Crash's name, I actually listen to his music almost every day. Alright, ever since I've beaten the games, ever since I've gotten all the gems, and I've been and this is the whole reason why I did the gems, is so I can explain my experience to you guys and experience, you know, talk about the GBA games and the original 3, you know? And by the way, part 2 of my experience with Crash Bandicoot will be Crash Bandicoot 4. So, if I ever get the game and beat it and 100% it, or even just playing it and beating it, you know, I might have to do a part 2 to Crash Bandicoot 4 if I don't 100% it in the first run. You know, who knows? I'll probably 100% it most likely on camera like I did with these ones. But hey, there's a lot of, you know what? I put a lot of respect on Crash Bandicoot as it is. You know, let's be honest. Like low key, whoa, you know what I'm saying? Like literally, my last 2 videos were Crash. Actually, 3 videos in the past 3 weeks were Crash Bandicoot. 2 were Mario. I need to get Super Mario. I need to get a what's it called emulator again. I need to do what is it? Crash Bandicoot. Not Crash Bandicoot. Super Mario Land 2. I need to do that game so I can oh hey Louie. Actually close the door real quick. I want to get your time in here as well. So Louie, how was it like when I was trying to do the relics? How did you feel when I was not the relics, the gems? Like, I know you're not in the room most times, but I just want to, like, ask you guys. Like, I'll even ask Chris the same question. I asked Chris the same question, too. But, how did you guys feel? So, I know you guys are watching this shit right now. Or, not you. I know you're not. But, I know Chris is. But, yeah.
How did I feel when you beat them? Or
well, like, in general, and then how did you feel after the fact I did it all?
I'll just answer the last question. I'm really proud that you got them all.
Well, except for 1 in Crash 3.
Yeah, it's the one where you do all the levels.
All the levels again, stacked on top of just gold relic every single one, and I don't feel like I can do that shit.
No, that's ridiculous.
But I did all the gems that were available to me.
But when you were doing them, it was nuts. It looked hard as hell. I'm glad that you got them done when you had the chance to.
Yeah. Now, guys. Sorry for actually go ahead, my bad. I'll just say it.
It was a wild ride. That's what I want to say.
Top of that, I want you guys to actually put this in your heads. Okay? Just keep this in mind. I was able to save any time. Imagine the original trilogy version. Where in Crash 1, you couldn't save unless there was Tanas and mega codes. Mega codes. Trying to 100% Crash 1 with the relics.
That'd be hard.
Oh, actually, I don't know. There's no relics in Crash 1 original, but there was gems. Try getting all the gems.
In the original?
In
the original?
Yeah, in the gems. All the gems. That includes the hidden ones. While Crash is heavy. Because Crash in this game, he's light. But when you jump with Crash in the original...
He's heavy.
He's heavy. When he jumps in the air, he'll go straight to the ground, no problem. And Chris sent me a voice message we're gonna look at in a minute.
Okay.
But yeah.
I'm gonna go back to watching vlogs. That's what I'm watching now.
Where is he? Wait. Wait.
People
Actually, tell me how to.
stream slightly.
Okay, I know none of you guys are gonna stream snipe me, but I just want to get that out there. Water tastes so good. Thank you, God, for giving me water. Guys, I'm telling you, I haven't drank water all day. I just pretty much drank like the Gatorade powder. The Gatorade powder is good, but it's just, I'm so thankful for the water we have, man. Be thankful for the water. Okay, let me put Chris' opinion on screen. Try to put it on screen. Because I don't want to get copyrighted by the Insanity Beach music. That's probably the reason why I had it off the whole time, too. Not party, you stupid messages, you idiot. Yeah.
Well, if you want me to be dead ass, I knew the yelling and stuff, all that other shit when you were getting the gens and stuff like that, trying to 100% the game, it wasn't good for you, but I believed that you could do it. That's all I'm gonna say.
I had to do that quick as fuck, and also my tablet is burning up. But thank God we got Chris's message in, so we didn't get the copyright claim, you know what I'm saying? Because YouTube, apparently when you do live streams on the new YouTube, they take down your stream instantly. God, I looked freaky doing that. I'm never doing that again. God. Crash faces. I'm trying to do crash faces, but Loki, yeah, like Chris believed in me, I can do the gems and stuff. Stormy ascent was where what you guys needed to see. Okay? Who knows? One day I might do it again for y'all on stream. One day. Who knows? Maybe. I'm gonna say maybe, because I don't want to promise that, and then, like, what's your tablet at? Ooh, 22%. Alright. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys slap a like. Also, subscribe to... Well, actually, yeah, subscribe to my channel, please. For more content from your boy, and... I'm gonna take it easy. Oh, no. Wait, you're static?
Oh no.
Oh, it's staticking! It's staticking! Staticking! It's staticking! What, wait, the timer will stop? Hey, just made it work! Oh my god, I made it! Okay, hey guys, I'm back. Oh, I'm back, guys, I'm back. I know there's static still, but I'm back. I'm back. Everything's fine. I'm back. Sorry for the static. I'm back. Okay. What I wanted to say before I ended stream was I'm back. And I wanted to say thank you for watching and really giving a shit about my channel for this long. And I know I haven't done what you guys really want, is brave soul shit. But just keep this in mind, this is my channel, and I can do whatever the fuck I want with it. You know? And that's all I wanted to say before ending the stream, because I'll give you your BBS shit, but it's not going to be daily. You know, I'm not Young Tosh, okay? I'm not 2Games. I'm not those Brave Soul channels that rely on that one game for views and content. I'm that guy who does everything. So watch me for everything. Otherwise, unsubscribe. That includes Bleach. I still will do Bleach. It's just that, you know, watch me for me. That's all. Bye, guys. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Again, thank you so much for watching, and thank you guys so much for being bros. I appreciate y'all niggas. And make sure y'all niggas drink your fucking water. And again, Platinum Relic, Gem Collect, whatever you want to do. 105% the games if you guys want to. I'm not forcing you guys to. I'm just letting you know the horrors and the suffering you guys are going to go through while trying to do that shit. Just letting y'all know. But anyways, see you guys later. Peace.